What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna make this one quick. Well, it's not gonna be quick. So, um, after going through the whole weekend, I was thinking my best about what I should do as far as Well, let me first get it out the way. No trade. We ain't got a trade today, which means a profitable day. Out of the first 5 days, we were profitable because we went into the trade. We didn't take a trade. My mentor went into the trade. He lost, bro. He lost crazy. I don't know how he saw a sell. He saw a sell. It is what it is. Yeah, so like I was saying, we had no trade today. I was able to go into the market. I saw that there was no trade. Let me just open these up because I don't mind showing you guys exactly what I did today. But I went into the market. I saw that there was no trade. Guys, I fixed my mic. Hey, I fixed my mic. Remember, I was telling you guys how I was like contemplating. Let me go on my trades. Try my fault. So if we go into my TradeZilla recap, as you can see, as of lately, I've been performing very great. My daily win is very great. Everything has been great overall. Current first day, as you guys can see, my head is blocking it. As you guys can see, there's no trade that we took for today. We're still zero on the week, but we're still profitable over all the month, and we're still profitable as far as like profitable outcome. This was a profitable outcome. Not having a trade, going into a trade and seeing no trade, that's a profitable outcome, and that's all we care about, having a profitable outcome of the day. As you guys can see, I'm gonna even pull up my trade locker so you guys can see what my plan was for today. So as you guys know, typically on a no trade Monday, normally there's a good chance there's gonna be I said no trade, no news Monday is typically a chance of consolidation, right? My so I was thinking it was gonna sell, just like how my mentor, he's not my mentor, it's just a person I learned from. I just keep saying mentor. He thought it was gonna sell as well, right? But hold on, is music playing? Never mind, I don't mind the music playing. I don't mind having some background, but as long as it's low. But like I was saying, my mentor thought it was gonna sell just like how I thought it was gonna sell. I was thinking very good that it was gonna sell. But I personally, he trades ES and Nasdaq. I pick one and one only. That's all I do. I don't all that looking at two charts. No, thank you. We look at one chart and one chart only. So we came here, we swept the highs, the all time highs that we had. Boom, first thing, it came down. We never broke structure. You see that? We never broke structure to the downside. And this is a fair value gap as well, but it's been already been tapped before. But like you can see, we never ever broke structure to the downside. So what somebody could have used this for? Somebody could have used this as a way to start thinking it could have been bullish. Somebody could have caught a trade for today. So as you see, it was already kind of down order flow. Boom, tap there, and then what did it do? I don't even know how to make that make sense because it really wasn't liquidity. It was a fair value gap ish right there. Boom, brick structure right here to the upside on the 5 minute. Then we had when we continuously confirmed this. So somebody could have did this right here, because this entered the order block right here, and they could have been like, oh, reach the high right here, and they could have done TP1 here and boom. But for me, if when I looked at that, I said that's not worth the R, like the RR ratio was not worth you taking the bargain, because your only high right here would have been here. That would have been your trade. That's not, to me, that's not worth it, right? Okay, let's move on. Then eventually, like it went up and came back down. Okay, boom, right here, and guess what it did again? It went to that order block. So what do we do right here? Boop, and somebody could have just extended it as far up as you wanted to go, right? Whoa, no way it reached my final. Because my final was like 3 point something. Oh, it did. It went near. That was good enough to take your profit. I could have actually won a trade today. Oh my gosh, I could have won a trade today. Because I actually saw this. I just didn't take it. But boom. My first TP would have been here. Right here. First TP, boom. Second TP would have been about like, if this is 1.8, I'll put like 2.5. Where's 2.5? Like 2.5. Oh, that's your final? I'm wondering. I probably would have did like somewhere around here. That for my second TP, and that would have been my final. So somebody really could. You could have actually got a banger by. That's tough. What time was this? 10:15. I was taking a dump. Cause that right here is the order block. The order block, the move down. I don't like this color. Hold up, let me delete. This is it. This right here is the order. Oh my gosh, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. Yeah, somebody could have definitely did that, and they would have been able to get that. Whoa, that would have been a serious long. But the only problem is, like we were saying, we're going to unmitigated high, so we don't even know where anything. But like, the moment you reach there, first TP break even, second TP trail, and then probably would have been your trail would have been here. You could have definitely just taken your profit. Toh. That's actually a good. That's actually a good one. This looks more like how I used to do my trades before. Before I started to be more like risky. But that's neither here or there. So that's a trade. That's a trade I could have taken, but it just that wasn't my bias. So off the muscle, it wasn't my bias. So I kind of wasn't really seeing it. But then once it finally presented itself, I just didn't take it because like we're going to places I don't even know where to take my take profits on. Although I kind of marked that one up, you guys saw it was already marked prior to me going there. Hold up. That could have been a banger, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, that's something I did, and then like I told you guys, I've been thinking about going and getting a Topstep Live account, and I can officially say I went and did it, yo. I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to pull it up. I officially went and got the Topstep Live account. The only thing is I don't understand how to place the trades on this one because on the other one it's more like a oh see exactly what I did right here. 3.933. That would have been a banger trade. Like I don't understand how to like really I don't really understand how to like do the risk the 1,500 because over here you don't risk cash. You don't like risk trades like you do on Trade Locker, and that's why I love Trade Locker. But I'm still gonna try to figure out and see if I can do what I like if I can figure out a way. But like for now, I'm still trying to understand how I can place trades on this because I have it to click in trade. My only plan for this is to take like A++ setups. And the main reason why I actually took a trade after like I always am like, oh, I'm probably not gonna take a trade. What is this? No, thank you. The only reason why I bought this account is because right now, if you go on let's see, hold up, I don't want to show something mistake. If you go on Topstep, there's currently a discount code, right? I don't want them to show something. I don't want them to show. Yeah, they're showing a little bit too much. Hold up, can I move my head? Yeah, right here. So let me just put the code right here. There's a onward 40. The code is onward 40, right? Apply. Oh, I've already used it, but so I can't really show you guys if I wanted to. But onward 40. Interesting. I don't even remember how this was. But like I said, onward 40 is a code. Onward, so ONWARD 40 is a code that you can use, and if you use it, you'll be able to get the code. You'll be able to get 40% off code that can work, like that can actually work. But another thing I want to start doing is I wanted to start back testing, like showing you guys me just back test, maybe like a few, like maybe I might go through two days of days of like info, and then we'll be like, oh, just see how I break it down and how I like come to my conclusions on my trades. I don't know what the heck this is. What is all this? But like how I come to my conclusions and how I necessarily like be like, okay, this is the trade I'm taking. First of all, I don't know what this is. Why is it so like? Is it this? Okay, there we go. So this is me going into the market, and I'm really just about to do it exactly how I would do it, just going into the market. Okay, so first of all, let me just move my camera so it's a little bit better, you guys can kind of see a lot more what I'm doing. One thing about me is I like to keep my lines from days before. Okay, so let's see. We have Asia session starts. This is the trade I took, the last trade I took the other day, like yesterday when I was back testing. I go right here. Wrong thing. This 3 o'clock. These are like the most important lines to me because you need to be able to know when sessions get hit, and then I'm gonna go to New York time open. Boom. So what do? I look at this. Okay, this hit a liquidity, but that doesn't really matter to me. I like to mark out my highs and my lows for each session. What's the high of this session? A lot of times it's better to go on 30-minute. That way you like know you're not missing anything completely. Is there any other low? No. The only other lows are far. And we are in sellish. We're selling right now. Let me see. No way. What type of fiscal period are we in? Okay, I'm gonna change this to day just so I can see what's the best lows for me to just target respectfully. Easily low right here, low right here, low right here, low right here, low right here. Let's see. We're gonna go right here. We're also gonna go right here. Just mark out all those different. I like to have all these lines because one thing, because I do based off what I back tested. One thing about me, bro. Okay, let me move this camera a little bit so you guys can see how I'm working with time. One thing that I hated whenever I was back testing was that whenever I like go somewhere and then for some reason something would just hit me, it'd be like, oh, it's a line you never had mapped out. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, right? So okay, so far this should not be here. This line should not be here. This line should not be here. What is going on? Oh, that's why that happened. Okay. We at least have some more lines to work with. Okay, we have more lines to work with. That's okay. So now we gotta go on the 1 hour and 4 hour. Make sure we have all those lines. Anything that could potentially get us. This has been respected, so we just want to have that seen. This is probably a 4 hour, 1 hour. This is a 4 hour, 1 hour. Ugh, it's been respected, so that's another line to look out for. I don't know. This line is not there. That needs to be there. It's a very important line because if I have this line, I don't really need this, and I do not need this. Respectfully, I don't need it because there's already a liquidity within the line. Is that 1 hour or 4 hour? 1 hour. Okay, I just mapped that. What am I talking about? Of course, it's a 1 hour. Anything else as far as as far as anything on the downside, we have liquidities around those places. So if anything, okay. Now we can start the time. We can start moving time. So move time. Ooh, 3x. Oh, that's news right there. You see? That's the thing. That's the one thing about backtesting. You never know. I'm doing it on trades. I'm backtesting on TradeZeller right now. Okay, tap there. Liquidity grab. Okay. Now what do we have to wait for? We have to wait for a breaker structure though. I don't like this. There we go. Breaker structure. Are we really about to have it that quick? Okay. Let's see that we have fair value gaps right here. Didn't go in. Okay, let's go. Another 5. So people will count this as an inverse. I personally don't like inverse like this. I like an inverse that gets respected again. I like an inverse that gets tapped again. Okay, let's just see. Let's move time a little bit slower. Let's move time. Now that was weird. That was very weird. I don't know what the heck just happened. Now, you see, I'm in a little bit of a pickle here, right? We had this inverse for value gap. I don't really want to count this one. I ain't gonna lie, but we have this for value gap right here, right? So, oh, it didn't respect it, but it did an inverse on this for value gap, right? So, what's the best of both worlds? Is to see it play out. Okay. Hmm. This is not A plus, but it's not a bad setup. Hold up, let me see something real quick. This is not bad, but it's not A plus. That's a fair value gap right there. Let's go it. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it at fit. And just for the sake that the fair value gap is there, that's what I'm gonna do. And then let's long it all the way to here. Hold up, what's the order flow looking like? We're selling. But it took out a long time low. No, we didn't. It took out those lows. There's a good chance. There's a good chance. We didn't finish the reversal here. There's a good chance. And we hit data lows. Stop it. Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's take it. Okay. So I don't really know how to okay, is it quantity that I'm supposed to do? Hold up, let me do this properly. I wanna risk I have a $150,000 account. $150,000. Right? And then I wanna risk 1%. Yeah, same thing. 24 quantity. So 24 quantity. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, you live and you learn. I'm gonna go right there. And then TP. I don't know if there's a way I can do partial. If I can partial it, that would be way better. Okay, but let's see. Now let's play it. Have it move on its own. Oh my gosh. Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Slow down time, slow down time. I think for the sake that this is a recent high, I think it would be very smart to take partials right here. Like a partial 33% to make sure you're profitable on the day. You feel what I'm saying? This is how I trade. This is really how I trade. You're already six. God damn, what? You're how much your profit? Realized profit 6,000. Oh, that's from another trade. I was about to say, like, what the hell did I do? So if it ever wicks there, then we're gonna take the partial. Okay. So where is my I'm gonna close. So we're gonna take partials, and it's 24. 24 divided by, I think that's 7 or 8. Probably 8. That's probably 8 because it's an even number. 24 divided by 3. That's what I like to do. We're gonna close 8 contracts. Close position, and then we're gonna move this to break even because there's no reason why you should lose on a trade you already won. All right, now we already have. Now because I already took partials here, I'm a little bit more greedy because my final TP is up there. I might not take another one right there because I see that because of the forces going up, I'm gonna let it ride out. So let's play. So that would have been our second TP if I took out that line. Boom. Bro, I'm telling you guys, this is not. When I tell you my back testing was that high, I was not joking. Like I really was not joking. Now we're gonna close partial again. Partial close. 08. Basically 50% whatever is left. Yeah. Close position. Boom. And we're gonna start trailing. So I can't really trail with back testing. So now we're just gonna let it ride out. But if you see here, we had a lot of different types of confirmations right here. We had the breaker structure. We had fair value gap right here. Boom. We had an inverse fair value gap. Mind you, if I took on that first, what was that first thing? We had like a first inverse. See, now we're starting to hit resistance because of that fair value gap. This is why you mark out your fair value gaps. And if I didn't have a high within the fair value gap, I would probably would have taken at the top or the bottom. But because it was a high, that's why I say there's already a line there. We don't have to worry about it. And look at that, it's still going upwards. Hold on, let me move my stop loss, bro. Can I? These guys are a little bit. Hold up. Because these guys are a little bit so difficult when it comes to. Let me alter my trade. Can I alter my trade stop loss? What's this? 14113. Okay. Adjust position. Boom. Okay, that'll make it a lot easier for my stop loss. Respectfully, fair value gap is right there. I'm going right here. They just keep on letting it ride out. I wish I was trading during these times. I would be like the richest nigga I know. Look at that. Fair value gap is starting to respect it again. Another one. Don't hit me with such resistance. You broke structure. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with the break of structure now? Mind you, if you went into a day like this, you're already profitable in the day. You're already profitable in the day, and you've already made. How much have you made? Well, they won't even show me till. You already made about 3K off of this, and you have 1.9 unrealized. Look at that. If anything, I'm closing right there. It's already confirmed to the downside. Look at that break, and it's not starting to. It's downwards transition. Look at that. Boom, and look at that. Just that one trade, simple as day. 4 racks. Oh my gosh, it's not even showing me. Look at that. Simple as day, simple trade already, 4 racks. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is just for me trying to show you guys like it's really doable. Like this is something you guys can do. It's easy. It's easy to learn. I won't lie to you. I learned it easily, but I am a smart person. I'm a very technical person. Like my brain works like that. So this is me just showing you guys. I'm gonna start doing a back tech session each day, so you guys can kind of pick my brain and see what I do, how I break down the market, and how I have such a high hit rate. I'm telling you right now, just for the same fact, just for the same reason, just for the same reason that I, my fault, Texas group chat. Just for the sole fact that I like back test and I take my partials and I break even. That's the most important thing. You should never lose on the day you won. You have when you put your TP1, TP3, TP2, you can take all your profit at TP1. But a nigga is greedy. It's about making your most winnable days very winnable. Where it's like you look back and you're like, thank goodness, bro. Like, thank goodness I didn't just settle there. Because there's so much more I can make. Mind you, if there's a day it's just dumping and you take everything at one place, bro, look at how far you could have gone. You want to make it that. The reason why you take TP1, TP2, TP3 is because you want it at a point so you don't feel like, oh, but I could have won so much. Or, oh, I could have made up so much if I did this, if I did this. No, it don't matter. Because, bro, I got TP1, TP2, down there with TP3. Like, bro, that's even a good one, bro. That's not even the best, but that's one of the good ones, bro. TP2 and you hit your trail. Respectfully, give me that. Give me gold. And if I switch back, look at it. It's already going back up. Mind you, if you never been trailed, who knows it could have. Hold up. Let's move this stuff on 5 minutes. Let's see what 5 minutes talking about. Look at that. It would have hit. It would have hit final if I wasn't trailing. If I'm normally back testing, I wouldn't trail, but I'm trailing because I'm trying to show you guys what I would do in real life. That's boom. Like, that's. Do you know how much, bro? What's the risk reward ratio on that? 6.71. Like, guys, this stuff is very doable. Like, it's very doable. I would have even made more than I made on this trade. God damn. But, like I said, right now we're currently on our journey. We just opened we just bought our first Topstep account ever, and we're trying to pass and get our first payout. I have other things in my life that I also gotta focus on. So, I'm gonna sign off as far as trading today, but um, I'm gonna yeah, like I said, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Hopefully we can get paid, bro. Like that's the truth. I really just want to get paid, bro. Cause like I've been putting all this effort in, and this is looking back at that trade I was telling you guys. He's about to reach that top. Oh my gosh! Somebody, bro. I wish I saw this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I saw this. I wish I saw it earlier. Beautiful trade right there. Beautiful trade right there. TP1, TP2, ta. Whoa. That would have been crazy, like insane type of trade. But I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Peace.